Hey everybody, welcome back to When This Effort Plays The Binding of Undertale. The test that I conducted in the last episode turns out was a rousing success, and I actually kinda sorta sound like I'm in a little bit of a soundproof studio with this blanket over my head. Unfortunately, like, as much as I love the fact that this makes me sound far better, not my voice, but like, you know, my voice ain't gonna change. Like, the environment I'm in, it just sounds better. As much as I like that, I am struggling to find an effective means of keeping this freaking blanket from obstructing the freaking screen. It's kind of a pain. It's kind of a pain, but you know what? Sacrifices. Eventually I'll actually have some like soundproofing foam I've set up, and I'll have this room soundproofed. Anyway, today just before I started recording this, I decided to do a little bit of research into how to unlock the Lost. It's very easy in Afterbirth. You just have to get a certain trinket and then die with it in a sacrifice room. Very, 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 very easy. Unfortunately, that means I have to get the trinket, but that really shouldn't be difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a random run. Going. It's going to give me Sans. Didn't I play as Sans recently? I feel like I did. It was a few episodes ago. Sure, I'll do a Sans run. Why not? I want to go to the end of the world, and here's the thing. Any run that I do is subject for, like, basically immediate sacrifice as soon as I find the particular trinket I need, which, in case you don't already know, is the missing poster. Once you have that missing poster, you can just take that, you can go to a sacrifice room, you can off yourself on the sacrifice room spikes, and you will unlock the Lost. I think it makes you transform into the Lost, but whatever it may be. I'm going to assume, since I've been told that Napstablook is technically playable in this mod, I'm going to assume that that everybody's favorite slightly depressing ghost musician took the place of the Lost. I know HP would be really useful, but quite frankly, I could get... Yeah. I think the mercy button is probably better. Nothing? Aw, lame. So yeah, I think Napstablook takes the place of the Lost, which means I will be probably respawning as Napstablook. God, why do I always make that mistake when I see that room? Always. Every time I do things in the wrong order. Every single freaking time. I need to just get good and stuff and things. So yeah, as soon as I have access to that trinket, I'm going to make it a direct priority of unlocking Napstablook, even if I have a really good run going. I think ultimately that's going to be for the best, because I would really like to play as Napstablook. To be the last character other than the Keeper that I haven't already played as. I'd like to, do something about that. Cannot stand for this injustice. My favorite character in Undertale, and I haven't played as them yet in this mod called The Binding of Undertale. How could I be so freaking awful? Seriously. Something's gotta change. Good, this blanket is just creeping right in the upper left corner of the screen. And it's gravity. I can't do anything about it, but gravity, please. Can you just lighten up a little bit? I have no words for the fact that I just walked into a fire. I walked into a stationary fire. I'm gonna blame the blanket. I'm gonna blame the fact that I can only partially see what's going on. How's that? How's that sound, huh? Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Oh, this is one of these rooms. Balls of Steel is fantastic. Hanged Man or Judgment? Sorry, Judgment. No hard feelings, friend. Beggar bum, buddy. No hard feelings indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and bomb my way into the curse room because I really don't feel like wasting health. The HP I have is a little bit more precious anyway. 2 of diamonds. You know what? Let's just use that. And I will hold on to the Sun card. Sun card should be ultimately very, very useful. So now I've got a crap ton of money, which means shops are a huge... They just got like a huge boost on my list of priorities. List of things to visit. / things to do. Things to do. Haha. Odd leaf, okay. I know this item isn't exactly the most popular item in the game, especially considering what it does. But honestly, I really like Nod Leaf. You can get some neat stuff going, and it allows you to not die in certain situations that would probably kill you otherwise. Any item that does that kind of thing is a good one on my list. Alright. Incredible luck with soul hearts so far this run. Here's hoping I can actually, like, maintain them. That would be nice. Maybe not maintain so much as not lose. That would be better. And I have to remember I have the mercy button, which is immensely freaking useful. Okay, so Spider Mod is wonderful. BFF is fantastic. I don't know if BFF affects the damage of Gaster Blaster, but, like, still, BFF does some really great things anyway. Okay, I'll take this. Contributing some stuff to Temmie's Colleague Fund, I think is probably good. Probably worthwhile. Yeah, I have no way of telling if Gaster Blaster is more powerful now, but it kind of feels like it is overall. 7 damage per tick, a lot of ticks. You know, Binky is like pretty much completely useless. I don't need the fire rate up. I don't really need the soul heart. Okay, so my choices here are the Necronomicon or the Pact. Again, I don't need the tears up. But, like, it's damage, so I'll take it. And, oh, I don't have any bombs. Lame. That's okay. Cool. So the fire rate up, the two tears ups I just got were basically completely pointless, except that they both had, like, a slight little side effect. Binky gives me a soul heart and size down, so smaller hurtbox. I always like to make the distinction between hitbox and hurtbox. Playing competitive Smash, you kind of have to know the difference, and it's pretty significant. And the Pact gives me a little bit of damage, so, you know, ultimately worthwhile, even though the primary effect of those things is in the tears ups or pointless. Maybe not even pointless as much as they just don't do anything. They're not pointless, no, they're good. Really? My soy milk shots are actually doing 1.1 damage each? That's actually surprisingly high. Neat. Well, it'll get higher over time. Leech is fine. I have BFF, so Leech is far, far better than fine currently. Leech is more like, hell yeah, sign me up. I do not know how much damage the Leech does, though. But I don't think it matters because I'm getting carried by my Gaster Blaster. That's a euphemism. It's not a euphemism. I don't think it's even possible, even physically possible, to be carried by the thing to which I am alluding. Probably not. I don't, well, no, I've seen some drawings of, like, anthropomorphized blasters. Oh my god. Don't listen to me. Please. I only, like, vaguely know what I'm talking about. I'm not worth listening to. Jeez, okay, Gaster Blaster is definitely stronger than normal, never mind. Confirmed. Oh, and the Leech does... oh, okay. That's decent damage, too. Sweet. HP I'll take. Sure, you know what? I have BFF, why not? Gonna get my little platoon of familiars going. Okay. Let's see here. I am going to explore the rest of this floor. Do I need to do boss rush? I do not. And I don't need to do the hush either. Yeah, I don't need the hush. What am I talking about? I don't need to do hush either, so I can take my time. There's no, like, significant time restraints. It's possible I could, like, get to a point where I can steal an item. Ooh, that's basically negligible. It's possible that I could get to a point where I can steal an item from boss rush, but, like, eh. And if I get to the hush fight. See, this is the distinction I have to make about the hush. It's called hush. People call it the hush, but it's just hush. But it's the hush fight. And my brain is like, okay, you gotta call it the hush, because that's basically what it sounds like, right? So, like, it's just uncomfortable to say hush. I want to make it to hush. The hush. The hush fight? Well, I guess it's like in the same way that, say, Monstro is called Monstro, but Duke of Flies is called the Duke of Flies, even though neither of their names technically start with the. They don't start with the. So I don't know. Regardless, I don't really see a need to attempt to get to Hush or Boss Rush right now. This run is decent on its own. I don't think I really need that much more. What was in here again? PhD. PhD is good. I'll take it. Considering I still find pills and I still take them even though apparently on the whole they're bad, that's actually generally pretty true. Freaking... Did you hear that slight slapping sound? That's me trying to get this goddamn blanket out of my eyes. It's just barely covering the upper left corner of the screen. Just enough to irritate me. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a lot of banners. However, just because it is just enough to annoy me does not mean that it's actually causing problems. I mean, it's only like slightly covering up the sprite of the mercy button. So like, negligible. Negligible. That's some pointlessness right there. How about you do this neat thing called, I don't need any more HP. Do I want that? I actually don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't think I need any more HP, honestly. I would rather get to a state where I'm down to exclusively soul hearts, because eventually that's going to become far more meaningful anyway. Taking my time. Taking my time. Not taking risks. And taking my time. That's what it's all about. A one room. I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of do. I mean, you guys know me by now. I kind of always want to do that, but at the same time, does one re-roll all item pedestals on the floor and consumables and stuff? Is the one room the one that re-rolls everything, or is that just the one that re-rolls your build? I think the 6 re-rolls everything. So the 6, so if I remember correctly, a 6 dice room functions like a D100. Let's see here. A 1 functions as the D4, I think. 5 is a forget-me-now. 4 is a D6 for the whole floor. I'm gonna take this. 4 is a D6 for the whole floor. 3 is a shoot, I don't know. I don't really remember what all those dice do. Well, let's see. Do I really want to do the 1? Do I want to do that and just completely fuck up what Sans is? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and nobody's gonna stop me. I regret. I immensely regret. Oh my god. I have Polyphemus, so that's good. I have Toxic Shock, which is pretty good. I apparently have my Reflection. Yep, that's my Reflection, alright. Oh. Polyphemus. Technology. Piercing? I don't think that's even remotely... Okay, well, this is fine, actually. This is pretty powerful on its own. God damn, my Reflection. Friggin' being silly. I no longer have PhD, I guess. Unless paralysis is considered a neutral pill. Well, okay. That's fine. So I'm not Sans anymore. It looks like I think I still have BFF. I can't quite tell. My reflection plus technology is really weird. My reflection with any lasers is really bizarre. It's like, if you couldn't tell, if I'm shooting the laser and moving left or right, it just moves the laser in the opposite direction. So like, it aims towards where the end of the laser initially was when it was fired, if that makes sense. I don't think I really like that, because I'd like to chase enemies, not to chase them to hit them, because, you know, I have to hit in a straight line. Do I have a magnet bomb or something? Did that bomb just pull the chest in? Is that what happened there? I couldn't tell. Well, this is certainly interesting. At the very least, it's a very powerful run. I have Daddy Longlegs, which is helpful. The tower, sun. Sun card is definitely more useful. Whoa, hi! Hi! You little frickers are just zipping out of nowhere. Come on, give me a break. Chill with your gosh darn charges. Okay, so it doesn't quite fire to where it was initially aimed. It's just weird. It like wraps on itself, but then it doesn't. It just... Meanwhile, Toxic Shock making everything easier. Does Toxic Shock actually do like flat damage, or is it based on your own damage? This is something I don't know. That could be worth investigating, actually. Of course, I no longer have Spider Mod, so I have no way to tell. I miss Spider Mod already. Mom's eye. Oh, cool, got the mom transformation. This is fine. Hi, Timmy. Bye, Timmy. You know, I didn't actually investigate if the one room re-rolled everything on the room or if it just re-rolled my build. I didn't know. I should have gone to look. Oh. Whatever. Fuck you, bloat. Fuck you, bloat. Fuck you, bloat. Fucking fuck you, bloat. Jesus Christ. I hate you. I hate bloat. This wasn't a very good build for dealing with bloat, and dealing with the bloat anyway, so I shouldn't be too miffed about it right now. Honestly, not a good build for dealing with bloat. Oh, I have magnetic tears. That's what it is. So does that mean I have sad bombs, or? No, the bombs are just magnetic. Does Strange Attractor affect bombs? Because if it does, that's actually kind of amazing. Huh. I've never seen that happen before. So in theory, if you get the right items, you could actually make like black hole bombs. Dude, that's actually really sweet. Why are you still chasing me? Why are they? Is it the knife? Does the knife have? Oh, it probably does. Oh, that wasn't very nice, game. That's weird. Huh. Well, I guess you learn something new every day, right? Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'm learning. I was actually sincerely hoping that would be a 6 room. A 6 or a 1. Because, like, this is certainly a build, but my reflection plus technology does not interest me at all. Honestly, the only thing I do like about this build is Toxic Shock. I'm a little too fast. That's okay. Well, rip health. We hardly knew ye. Yeah, sure. A little less sure. Goodness, your extended fuse. There are still some great things that happen, though. Even if I'm not a fan of this build, it can do some good stuff. Technically. You just sniped. So sniped. All the sniped. So sniped Wesley would be proud. I don't know. I do not remember who it was who's named Wesley Snipes. I just know that's a name that someone has that's apparently relatively well known. I don't know. Not the kind of thing I really pay attention to. Wesley Snipes. It's such a familiar name. I just can't place it. Oh well. I got the double play for once. I'm so proud of myself. I'm actually not. That's really sad. It's that difficult for me to get the double play on these damn things. It's a very, very strict timing, though. Okay, so Cancer is pretty damn good. Yeah, fire rate's noticeably higher. Do I no longer have PhD? Oh, I can still identify pills. Well, that's cool. Aquarius is fine. A little bit of extra ability to kill things. I will not turn it down. Sun card, though. I'd rather keep the sun card. And those pills are... I forget exactly what they are, but the fact that I've forgotten already tells me that they were negligible. Oh, we're already here, huh? Didn't even realize. Oh, I was gonna try and get the knife to do some damage. Doesn't seem to matter that much, though. Ion lasers are powerful enough as is. So what's in here? Seriously? Oh my god, the worst boss rush items. The worst. Mega Bean and Lemon Mishap. Oh, that's gross. And you know what's actually gross about that? It's not the items themselves. It's just imagining lemons and beans together. I really can't. Yeah, well, there might be... There might be some bean that goes well with lemons. I don't know if there is or not. I can't imagine. Tinted rocks? I really do like how they're very, very easy to see in this mod pack. Relative to the typical stages at this point in the game. Specifically the womb and utero, and I guess scarred womb now. Relative to those in Hotland, you can see them without any trouble. I don't know where the thing was, but I killed it. Joyous day. So I guess I'm just going to save the sun card for some mapping later, because I don't know. I don't think I really need the healing. I don't think I really need the enemies are dead now type of thing. Oh, that was really poorly timed on my part. Oops. That's okay, though. Doesn't even matter. Wow. Was that Toxic Shock that did that? Was that actually Toxic Shock that did... Is it based on my damage? I kind of feel like it is. Dude, I think it is. So it poisons everything and then triggers 2 ticks of damage that seems to be based on my damage? Wow. I knew this item was good, but I didn't know it was that good. I have to reconsider just how I view it. Because that seems a little better than I thought. Neat. Wow, those freaking golden chests. Subpar. One of them was nothing but a red heart. Hi, why am I friggin... Oh well. This room is pretty much negligible in terms of difficulty anyway, so I'm not really concerned. Yeah, piercing just fucked him up. Or rather, the equivalent of piercing. Having all of those consumables very, very slowly close in on me is kind of creepy. Kind of, sort of, very creepy. Well, whatever. Fuck you, bloat! Fuck you! Fuck you! I hate you! Hate you! I hate the bloat. Ooh. Tears and shot speed. Shot speed is negligible, but tears, my fire rate is already noticeably higher. Well, I think I still have BFF effect? How big is Dark Bomb? Maybe I don't. It's really hard to tell. Ghost Baby I don't think I need, though. So cool. Let's go on. I could get to Hush. I could get to the Hush fight. But I could get to Hush. I really can't see that being incredibly valuable, but I could. I mean, to be fair, it is 2 double item rooms, a shop, and 4 golden chests. So, like, there is some very significant value in it, but I don't know if it's worth fighting Hush. It could be. I'm not so sure how I feel about the potential efficacy of this build when it comes to fighting Hush, but I'm sure it's plausible. It is what I would consider technically doable. Yeah, get wrecked. That was not meant to be for me to get wrecked. Thank you very much. Okay, this pretty much doesn't even remotely matter. Although, Dark Bum. I forgot about Dark Bum. Somehow I managed to forget about Dark Bum a lot. I think I mostly forget about Dark Bum when I'm in a position where I really don't actively need Dark Bum. Where are you? You goddamn champion. Nobody asked for your existence. I don't need that key. Oh, Toxic Shock didn't hurt those things. This does nothing, right? Lame. Well, as much as I'm not a big fan of this build, I have to give credit where credit is due. Damn build is powerful. Very, very powerful. Why am I in such a singy mood today? I haven't seriously sung anything in ages. Bizarre. Oh, Pretty Fly's pretty nice. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Some of this stuff is pretty easy. Some of it's just kind of like, why am I doing this? But mostly it's pretty easy. This freaking My Reflection laser, though. Seriously, just ugh. Wow. I know that's technically worthwhile. Yeah, sure. Well, it was worthwhile, and now it's negligible. That's fine. And by negligible, I mean impossible. So who cares? Yeah. Yeah, that was... This fight shouldn't even be a problem. Although, if you do this attack, I can't do shit to you. Oh well. Rotten Baby FTW. So, do I challenge Hush? I don't think I need to. But I could get some really good items out of it. It's so tempting. It really is. The potential benefits of going to that floor are huge. Sure. Why not? I didn't want to. I might not actually technically still actively want to, but I could get some really good stuff out of this. Oh, this is interesting. There's no battery, otherwise car battery would be worth taking. I'm already regretting my decision. My regret has come full circle. Wow. Wow. Alright, I'll take Blue Baby. Oh, Beelzebub, really? That's cool. Okay, okay. This isn't really the worst. Yes, I see that soul heart. I'm not going to take it. Not yet. So of these, I literally do not need the range, and I don't need to be faster, so I'll just take this for freaking Maggie. Car battery would be nice, but without a charge. I could bomb the machine to take both of these use items. I don't think there's a point to that. I'm gonna take car battery, because when I am actually able to use Krampus's head, that's gonna be pretty freaking amazing. Well, at least my damage is pretty good. Although confirmed, there is basically no reason for me to do this fight. But I'm doing it anyway. What? What? What hit me? I'm confused. What actually hit me there? Was it a tear that just swooped in from underneath from this whole curling effect? Was that what it was? I can't quite tell. Well, at least I'm doing pretty good damage. So, strap in, buckos. This is going to be a long one. This is actually going to be a very long one. Really trying to work around the whole my reflection thing. Oh, you know, I have Blue Baby's only friend. I can get that to just do all my work. That and, yeah, that and Daddy Longlegs are doing a lot of work on their own. And if I use them, I only have to focus on dodging. Not that dodging is exceptionally difficult, mind you. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, I had Gnawed Leaf, too! Oh, darn, I don't anymore, though. If I still had Gnawed Leaf, this would be... that's all I'd have to do is just reposition Blue Baby's only friend every now and then. I'd have no problems otherwise. Thank you, Rotten Baby. Okay, still safe. I can't quite tell what is my more powerful damage dealing option right now. Whether it's my own shots or Blue Baby's only friend. I want to say it's my own shots. Although, to be honest, it's really Daddy Longlegs that's doing more damage. It really is. Is there a nub down here? What do you think you're doing? You fricker? I will have nub of that. I mean, none of that. You can ignore me. You are allowed to ignore me. Ugh. I'm just paying attention to the health gauge right now. I really don't need to focus on anything else. Oh, really? Darn, I thought I could find a safe spot. This is going pretty well so far, at the very least. It's easy, is what it is. Or at least overall not difficult. That might be a better way to put it. Oop. Oop. Okay. Nice and simple. No problems. I'm taking a few hits, but remember, I still have Dark Bomb. Taking a few hits is basically meaningless in the grand scheme of things. This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. If any of you get that reference, good on you. That's not a super well-known one. It's pretty funny, but it's not super well-known. Oof. That was almost a tough dodge. Cool. I arbitrarily defeated Hush for no reason other than because I can. Alright. Let's head on down to New Home. Let's continue to experience shoulder pain. That's like one of the biggest downsides of this blanket is I have to hold it up with my head, which means that well, I have to sit upright very hard. Like I have to really try to sit upright, and that's kind of painful. I mean, you know, I'll be the first to admit I have really shitty posture, but oh right, I can fly. I forgot about that. Beelzebub. I legit just completely forgot it's a thing I could do. Oops. Here we go. I presume the boss is in this direction. Why am I going this way? Like, actually, why am I going this way? I just used the sun. I have map plus compass. What am I doing? I brought it all the way down here to attempt to remember to use it for mapping, and then I completely forgot that I used it right after I used it. I am so aware of my reality. What, really? That actually hit me? Sure. It's one of those I kind of disagree moments, but I guess it's true. So I took damage, so why question it? But I'm going to question it anyway, because that's what people do. We question everything. Oh boy, thank you. Oh joy, no thank you. I don't want to fight 4 ragmen. Thank God it gives me the ability to escape. Oof. That would be dreadful otherwise. So I have the car battery. With Head of Krampus. This should be very powerful. Oops. That's okay though. I'm very powerful in my own right. Although I'm being really stupid apparently. Oh my god! I got one to spin and one not to spin. That's amazing. That's just amazing right there. I like it. Car battery, Head of Krampus. Hell yeah. Asriel down, to the end of the world. Let's go track down the god of hyperdeath, shall we? That should be fun. Ooh, unlock the bomb bag. Nice. Okay. Sure. And that's pretty okay, actually. As far as the 4 red chests at the start of the dark room payouts usually go, that one's okay. Famine, where do you think you're going? Oh, there's 2 of you. I didn't even realize. Well, there was 3. And then there was 2. And now there's none. Until there's another on the next room. Right? Ah? Oh, nope, you're not Famine. Although I suppose you could argue that in part sloth generates famine. That's a free item. Yeah, Virgo's pretty good. I'd say Virgo's pretty good. How am I generating flies? Oh, Beelzebub, that must be how it is. Probably something like that. I don't think I have the mulligan. And I'm pretty sure I'm not Guppy. Did I actually just take 2 hits there? I kind of couldn't tell. Oh, hey, look at that. More famines. More famine. You know what, Famine? Are you mocking me? Because I'm still kind of hungry even after eating lunch. Dang it, Famine. Come on. Come on. Why you gotta be this way? What did I do to deserve this? I am losing health. Very rapidly. That was a very poor use of me head to Krampus. Okay. You want to just give me some items, please? I would appreciate that immensely. You know what? Screw you, Haunt. I have Blue Baby's only friend, and Daddy Longlegs, and you have Dead. How's it feel? Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. So we went from frozen to very frozen. For the record, I have never actually seen Frozen. It is a movie that exists. I've heard a lot about it, and I have no interest in watching it. Absolutely none. Although, to be fair, I have no interest in watching pretty much any movies at all. With very, very, very few exceptions. I'm just not a fan. Aw, you would dash into my face like that. Well, I'm playing like shit and losing all my health. Oh, really? That was totally fair. Well, fuck you, too. God damn. What's my respawn? This is bad. I'm just taking so many really awful hits. I can actually pretty much chalk it up entirely to the fact that underneath this blanket, I am horribly overheating. Okay. God of Hyperdeath. Get my double Head of Krampus blast in there, which does some fantastic damage. But I don't think that matters very much right now, considering I have to play this literally perfectly. Oh, you! What? What? I disagree. Why did it dodge down? Or dash down? I hate this. Okay, well, I've respawned as Dark Judas, or whatever that means exactly. All I want to do is get a charge on the head of Grambus. I didn't ask for any of this. This is awful. Why this? Why did the thing dash downwards? I wasn't even there when it started to dash. And then it dashed into where I was going to be? That's just unfortunate right there. Alright, where are you? That's just awful. Dark Bum, you wanna do me a solid? Or not? This is pretty bad. This is a little worse than pretty bad, I'd hazard. Almost had it too. I need some more health. Or another item. Seriously? Fucking double adversary? Good God. Okay, there's a charge on my head. I have to do this. And it has to be perfect. It was going to be. It was almost perfect. You know what? Hold on. I am wearing an extra layer for some reason. Let me just remove it. Because my brain likes to overheat. And when my body overheats, my brain overheats even worse. Any of these poops want to have a red heart? That'd be nice. Single red heart. You fucking... What? What? Both of the fucking head blasts did the swirly thing? That's not nice. Well, I have very little practice fighting the lamb. I didn't know it did that. Okay, well, we learned something. It gets really fucking hot in here. That's what we learned. Whatever. If you liked the video, you could click like, you could subscribe for more, you could open a window because it's hot in here. Whatever. Thanks for watching. I'm Ollie's outie. Catch you later. Hopefully it won't be so hot by then. I should open a window. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be under a blanket anyway. See you guys next time.